Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently fighting revolutionary Spain. And the question is, just how much are we actually going to be able to take here? Because, I mean, we would need to go attack Spanish Italy and then maybe like Spanish Brazil if we wanted to continue getting huge amounts of war score here. We're going to be pretty limited in our war score if we're limited to mainland Spain here. So that's definitely a little bit problematic for us, right? So how much are we actually going to get? I mean, I've already given up on taking all of Africa. I don't think that's available in the 9 years that we've got left. So that's probably not going to happen unless we somehow pull it off. I have no idea how we would. But I would love to take some territory over here. Like, if we were able to get up to here, that would mean that there's like 2 to 3 wars left to take the rest of this. How angry would this make revolutionary France and Bohemia? Revolutionary France would be fairly angry. Bohemia wouldn't care. Cool. Hypothetically, what is the absolute maximum we can take here? This is pretty much the maximum that we can take. I think even then, we're looking at 2 additional wars to get all of this because there's a lot of development over on this side. So if we look at this here, let's see. Well, we are able to get pretty much all of it here. Okay, that's fascinating. I just want to see. So that's the line there. We would need to go up to here. Yeah, we could do this in 2 wars. Interesting. Now, this would make everybody super upset. Super duper upset. The question is, do we care? I mean, we could bulk up our land force, for sure. We have space for roughly another 300 units. And I mean, it's not like we're short on cash. So, to that end, I think we should start working on enlarging our army. So, we're going to build a few armies. Specifically, we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Excellent. Now, that is 7 times 40 units. So let's figure that out here. 7 times 40 is 280 units. That's actually almost perfect. We might be able to get 1 more army. Let's see. Let me pull up a calculator here. 1198 plus 280. I could do this in my head, but I'm lazy, so I'm not going to. That's 1478. So we're actually going to be just squeaking over the land force limit here. I mean, we don't care about going over the land force limit, but yeah, I think that's really solid. So we're going to do that for now, and we're of course going to continue to advance over here. But we're going to also need to attack Spanish Italy. There's no doubt about that, if we're going to make this happen. And it's going to have to be a truce break as well. We need a lot more war score. And this is going to be very, very interesting. We need our transport fleet. Where's our transport fleet located at? I actually don't know offhand. And for now, we'll move these guys up over like here. We're done fighting the Ottomans. I should find our transport fleet. Here it is. Okay, well, it's a ways over there, and these guys haven't been updated in a while. Let's go ahead and embark them. Okay. And we're going to attach them to the transport. The transport is going to drop them off in, like, Alexandria. Cool. So that'll do for now. Ah. This is interesting. They're actually attacking us in Saudi Arabia. That's pretty cool, actually. We're going to head on in over this way, and we're going to give some battle. I mean, we've got plenty over here to deal with this, so that's fine. We are continuing to siege over this way. We'll have these guys actually stop, and then these can pull back a little bit. Cool. So at 41% war score right now, and there goes our massive recruitment drive. Excellent. So we're going to need to come down here, take this territory back, of course. And the question becomes, how many reasons do we need here? 141. Cool. It's getting better. I think this force should move up over here and fight the Navy force. We do want to attack these guys, and I'm going to potentially force march to catch them. Yeah, let's force march these guys and just head down over here. These guys, we're going to force march and head in over here. These guys, we're going to force march and head in down this way. Excellent. Should be no real problem there. These guys can spread out. They do not need to be taking attrition. And here comes our transport fleet landing in Alexandria. Perfect. Next up, we're going to come up over this way, and we're going to land in Spanish Italy. Cool. These guys have actually outmaneuvered us a little bit. We're going to turn around. I wasn't paying that close of attention. Cool. So this invasion force is pretty dealt with. These guys could actually stop their force march and just move on back up the old-fashioned way. These guys are going to move down to Qatar and Zufra and grab those back. And then we will embark these guys. And we're going to come on up over here and go ahead and land. Excellent. So we are, of course, going to land over here on Corsica for now. Cool. And I want to check out over this way. Okay, they actually didn't get stack wiped. So we'll make our way on up, and we'll actually catch them here, which means that these guys no longer need to be force marched, and we're going to move them back over where they came from. Cool. 78,000 manpower and morale of armies. We'll take it. Okay, so we have a free advisor slot, and we definitely want to get, I think, actually missionary strength is the way to go. However, he's Congolese, which means we cannot promote him. In fact, none of these are promotable. We'll put the Congolese guy in, and can we promote Congolese? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Okay, so now we can promote him on up to a level 5 advisor. Sounds good. So we are invading over here. We're at 48% war score. These guys are going to come back to Girona and pick up another force. We're going to come over, like... Do I want to blockade here or here? That's like 4. That's also like... Well, that's like 5. But we'll move over to the Adriatic. That'll be fine. Okay, so these guys are going to attach to transport, and they are going to go land in Naples. Of course, we're going to need to have them head on out. Excellent. And they will land in Naples as soon as we arrive over here. There we go. In we go. These guys will be moved up north. We're at 49% war score right now. And as soon as our force lands in Naples, then we'll head on over. Any moment now. I'm sure they'll arrive soon. 30 July. So in like 6 days. Okay. We did finish conversion, and we will go ahead and continue that. Excellent. And up we go. These guys are going to land in Genoa. Yep, go ahead and automatically transport that. That'll work just fine. And these guys are all grouping up down here. Wonderful. Cool. So we're going to, of course, move into the Revolutionary Spanish fort over here. We're at 50% war score at this time. Now, we're not really doing anything in their colonies at the moment. That said, we have gotten some occupation over this way, which is always nice. Our colonial nations have done some work over there. What do we need now? 126 reasons. Now, we probably do want to back off on this a little bit because we know that the line was like right here-ish. That was the line, right? I can't remember. We have to do this again. Let's see here. The line was, yes, these four. Okay, so all we need is to take this. Now, this is going to make Revolutionary France a little bit upset, for sure. But we can probably handle that, especially with our fancy new divisions we just pulled up. Wait, where's Revolutionary France in this? Turkey, Mughals, Spain, Sardinia. There's France, 97. Okay. But we're going to be truced with Spain. So that's good to know. All we need is 110 reasons here. Cool. So we're going to continue our occupations over here. And once we're done landing, we're going to bring in a third army. So we're going to head on over to Barcelona. We should probably consider constructing another transport fleet, in all honesty. One transport fleet is not really a huge amount. So let's start building that like down here. So we'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay, we'll get those going. They'll be done in about a year. Excellent. And the siege over here has ended. Excellent. These guys can be automatically transported to like Siena, but I want them to go by sea. I don't want them to go over land. So we're going to just head up over the old-fashioned way here. The Battle of the Adriatic Sea, we of course win. And we're going to keep on pushing on in. So these guys, they are going to head into Siena. And that'll be fine. We did convert Jerba. Beautiful. Okay. Meanwhile, all this is still happening. Hilarious. Yeah, there's a lot going on over there, for sure. We're just going to continue capping in these locations. And this will be just fine. We don't have any problems here. Our real issue is still one of war score. Now, we can still net ourselves 16.6 more by holding Madrid. And that's all well and good. I'm interested in seeing, have any of our colonies attacked Spanish Brazil or Spanish Louisiana yet? No. Are these colonial nations? Yes, they are. They are indeed. But our colonial nations haven't bothered to attack those yet. We have attacked areas out over this way. So that's nice. Oh, Revolutionary Turkey is still getting wrecked. We don't care about Revolutionary Turkey anymore. They are irrelevant to our current plans. Same with the Mughals. We don't care about them either. Now, they are likely to join the coalition against us. And we'll have to see if that coalition actually ends up happening. It'll be interesting, but that's the reason why we just bulked up our army up to the force limit. Because we'll see if they are actually thinking that they're capable of fighting us. It's going to be a lot of fronts if they do. There's no doubt about that. We are very close to the end of the game, though, and I'm just trying to go a little bit quickly here. Ah, look at this. So we're going to send these guys on up. Ooh, that's a 112k stack. We're going to go grab another army. And for now, we're going to turn it on around. This is Revolutionary Spain's primary army here. I think. Right? Yeah, that's almost half of their army. Cool. So we're going to grab some additional troops, and we're going to bring them on in over to Siena. These guys are going to continue capping over here, but these guys are going to pivot a little bit. Okay. So you can see that they're walking in over here. And I'm going to actually roll us up a general. That's a mediocre general at best. Okay. We'll go for this guy, and let's see what they're going to do. They thought about attacking here, but then decided against it. As soon as we arrive in Siena, we have a numerical advantage here. They have 5 maneuvers, so they're not going to take a crossing penalty. This is in hills, so we have some defensive terrain. I would like to see this cap finish, but I'm going to move in. And we have numerical advantage if we get there in time. We're going to go and grab another army here. Yeah, we've got the numerical advantage. Fantastic. So we won that. They are out of here. And we're going to move on up over here and over to Genoa again. And we'll leave a few troops over this way. Cool. We're at 58% war score. We can still net another 14.6 from ticking. Now, ticking isn't a huge deal in Europa, but that's still going to be reasonably important. They're backing off here to some friendly territory, and there is some territory that we can take up over this way for additional war score, and that's probably going to be what we end up doing. This force is going to actually not move there. We're going to move up over here. Is Revolutionary Ferrara at war with us? I don't think so. Like, who all is actually in this? Pretty much these guys up here. Okay. Cool. So we are grabbing ourselves another force here, and we're going to bring them up to Pisa. Excellent. And we're going to start attacking over here right now, in fact. We're going to move up and attack that fort, and we're going to have these guys ready to go to back them up. Our reinforcements are popping in, and they will head on up. And these guys are going to continue capping for the time being. Excellent. Plus 0.1 war score. Great. Where are they sieging our province? Ah, they're out over here again. Okay, well, we'll have this army head on over there. Sounds good. We are still getting these guys all grouped together. Hilarious. I love it. Checking in on the Spanish locations. There aren't really anything over here. Okay. There's a rebel uprising brewing. That's unsurprising. That's fairly expected here. And that's a revolutionary Spanish force walking down this way. We're going to force march, not autonomous rebel suppression. We're going to force march down over here and see if we can't catch them. Sadly, they have access through the Mughals, which makes me sad, but we're going to keep on going over this way. Cool. And we'll attack Bari now. This fort will fall shortly. Okay. What's the Spanish manpower looking like? 11k? They can't replace things. Cool. These guys are going to move up just in case, and we're going to keep pursuing these lads. Excellent. This fort will fall very, very shortly. And I do see this revolutionary Spanish force heading southward here. It's not actually a problem, of course. We can put this guy in and head on north. That might actually take care of it. We'll see where they're actually going. Ah, this fort fell. Excellent. Next. We don't have military access in revolutionary Strasbourg. Interesting. We're not at war with Augsburg. Why is this showing up as a capital fort if we're not at war with them? I'm confused. Anyway, we're going to need to move up north here. And are we at war with Provence? No, they're in a different war. Okay, sounds good. We'll just position there for now. And these guys are turning on around. We're going to move these guys over to try to pincer them. Excellent. And we caught this force, so that's perfect. All of these ships over here, yeah, we're going to need to move them. Group them all up. That's 40 navies. They're all going to come in over here. Fantastic. Revolutionary Savoy wants peace. For now, I'm going to decline that. And we're going to grab Admin Tech 30 here. Excellent. And then Admin Tech 31 is going to be available before the end of the game. So we are going to max our tech. Assuming we don't spend $1 billion on coring. That's definitely a thing that we should consider. Okay, they're sieging here. We're going to move in, and we're going to assign this guy for right now. We are sieging this, but I think that we win this battle without them. Yes, maybe. We'll see how that rolling continues. We have a better backline than they do, and that's definitely very apparent right now. We're at 71%, and how are we doing on our demands? Actually, they would accept this. Okay, so they would accept this. We need to think, are we scared of this coalition? Turkey? Not really. Mughals, a little bit. We're a little scared of the Mughals. A little scared of Mughals plus France, but even then, Mughals plus France is still only like 60% of our military strength. And they're both a Miltech behind us, as is Turkey. Remember, we are capped on Miltech. We're still making a ludicrous amount of money. To that end, I want to continue to expand our army. We're going to need to wait a month tick here, but that's okay. I want to continue to expand our army, and we're going to do this. I expect that there may be a coalition. They might be sufficiently scared of us, but that's a lot of enemies. We need to enlarge our army for sure. However, we can hire 1 billion mercenaries if we need to. That said, if this coalition war does happen, then problems can ensue because of how little time there is left. Let's see. I just want to check. Would taking more add more countries? I feel like that doesn't. Like, if we were to go like this, they wouldn't accept that. They would accept this. This is the bare minimum that we need to get the rest of this in one war. They would accept this. They would not accept this. By how many reasons? 8. Okay. I think we do this. There's a lot of aggressive expansion here, for sure. I'm betting that we're stronger than all of those AI nations put together. That's the bet here. The question is, how real do we think that is? That's a good question. I think we do it. And maybe they form their coalition. If they don't, then we are going to probably try to bank up our admin power a little bit, and we're going to fight Spain again in just a couple of years, like before this truce is up. This truce is up after the end of the game. Yeah, I think that's the plan here. I'm going to wait until after the month tick. Now, would they accept this? No. That's okay. The reason I waited until after the month tick was to get our manpower up over 40k. We're going to send this demand. All of these troops are going to head back towards our new conquests. All of these troops are going to head back towards our new conquests. Okay. We're also going to continue to recruit over here because we need to appear stronger. We've got some coring to do. And we're overextended. This is expected. I'm going to get rid of this fort. I'm actually going to leave the fort in Tlemcen for right now. It won't hold them off for very long. It's only a level 2 fort, but I'm going to leave it there for the time being. Now, Revolutionary Spain is truced to us, so for the duration of that truce, they can't join the faction. The question is, do these guys think they have enough? And the answer to that is we'll find out in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.